Alright, Matty Gukas here again at the Folkston Funnel. I'm making a second trip here on my way home from Boston. It's a beautiful day here, a little cool breeze, but almost 60 degrees compared to 20 degrees in Massachusetts. Anyway, let me flip around here. There's the main crossing over there. You saw behind me, and I'm going to walk around. The area they built here for the Railfanning. Remember they call this place the Folkston Funnel because 95% of the CSX traffic that goes in and out of Florida goes on these two tracks right over there. Stay tuned, we got a northbound coming here shortly. Alright, here comes our first train. It's actually a southbound coming off the Waycross line. The manifest train. CSX has a lot of manifests. More so than the Florida East Coast. Of course, some of this manifest goes on to the Florida East Coast. Cars being moved on Jacksonville from Waycross, I guess. And there you go, our first train of the day here at Folkston Funnel, Folkston, Georgia. Alright, here comes that northbound that I mentioned. And there you go, that's the CSX I-95 corridor train, all single stack. Alright, so Matty Gukas here at the Folkston Funnel again still. I walked up to this crossing, Martin Street. I'm going to catch this next northbound train at this crossing. Stay tuned. Alright, so while I'm waiting for this northbound train to come, I thought I'd show you. They got this some of these little places you can rent and stay here. Of course, the trains run 24 hours here, so you can catch night trains. This is nice. Of course, they got the caboose, and then the adjoining patio here, and then they got some of these little cabins like that, and then there's 3 more over there. True rail fans come here, rent a little cabin, and watch trains for the weekend. Stay tuned. Here we go, live action. CSX Folkston Funnel Martin Street crossing. All hoppers at the beginning. Well, there were a few miscellaneous cars, and then all auto racks. Oh, and then some guns. More miscellaneous cars. And then another block of auto racks. Oh, look at that. They must have tacked these two cars on at the very end. Just before they left. They got a gun and a final auto rack on there at the end. And there you go. Alright, so I don't have to tell you this, but I missed a southbound intermodal and a southbound rock train when I went to the restroom at the store. But the good thing about the Folkston Funnel is there's plenty of trains. I heard this one coming off the Waycross sub. You can see it in the distance if you zoom in there. It's now coming in off the Waycross sub. Let me step outside the gates here as they go down, and we'll get this one up close and personal. Folkston Funnel, Folkston, Georgia, CSX. it at the Folkston Funnel. Going to town. Alright, auto racks and double stack intermodal. Sorry for the sneeze, folks. So that one little block of cars there was a spine car. That's why it was single stack. I think I've talked about spine cars. All of these cars are well cars. You can see part of the containers down inside. And so for efficiency, of course, these well cars are double stacked. The spine cars don't get double stacked because they're out in the open. Ooh, it's a big long intermodal train. Woohoo! Sometimes well cars don't get double stacked. Or even get loaded. I gotta go back, but there weren't just 2 locomotives on it. Train. There must have been 3. I guess there was 3. This is a big train. There you go. Train number 4 at the Folkston Funnel, Folkston, Georgia. Alright, so I forgot to mention when I filmed that last train, I was at the Main Street crossing. The signals were all red, but now we got northbound. Figured out what the blinking green means. It means that the train that comes through here is going to switch out to the Waycross line. I don't know if they call that the Waycross sub. I called it the Waycross sub earlier, but the line that goes up to Waycross. You can see it there going off to the left. Stay tuned. So I walked up here. I was going to get another perspective. That's the Love Street crossing right there. Waiting on this northbound, but I hear the call of a train coming off the Waycross line. If you might hear that in the distance, which is this direction. So I guess that train's gonna come through first. Clear this switch before the northbound gets here. I'm gonna film that. When the northbound gets here, it's gonna switch up here and go off to the left on the Waycross line. Stay tuned. All right, I had to move to get in the shade. Here comes that southbound I'm talking about. This is most likely a transfer of manifest freight from the Waycross yard, since there was only one locomotive, but wow, this whole train is being pulled along with one locomotive. Nice job. Oh, there's sorry. That's what's known as a DP. Distributive DPU. Distributive power unit. Look at those fancy rock cars. They go on to the Florida East Coast. And there you go, CSX at the Love Street crossing, Folkston, Georgia. All right, yeah, there go the gates. I saw that northbound. I walked out there a little bit. If you're looking at the corner of my screen, oh, there it is. Just as I said that, it appeared. Oop, I'm gonna move over a little bit. Oh, here comes the Tropicana. Woohoo! The Mega Tropicana. Ah, you were right. That other Railfanning guy told me they've been having a whole train now, harvest season. Good deal. Yeah, this is the I-95 train, Tropicana and single stack intermodal, because the Baltimore tunnel is only high enough for single stack trains. They're building it. I don't know if they're building another tunnel. Anyway, they're trying to make double stack capacity, but it'll be years in the making. Anyway, let me shut up. is a big long, I guess it's Kearney, New Jersey. South Kearney is where this train goes and originates from when it's coming this way. South Kearney, New Jersey. With a K. No, not. New Jersey doesn't have a K. Kearney, Kearney. Nice to see that much Tropicana. And there you go. I don't remember the number of this train, but I'll get it. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out these signals. That train does not cross over to Waycross, no. As you can zoom in and see, it's way up there heading. But I don't know why they had a blinking green. They must be doing some work up there. It did seem like it was slowing down. All right, so I didn't do this the first time I was here, but this is the Folkston funnel viewing area. Good sized parking lot. There's a lot more parking over there too. There's the viewing area that was built for the Railfans. The train radio is piped in. They're talking about something right now. See if when I get up there you can hear it. But this is a nice big viewing area. They have get-togethers up here with hundreds of people. Nice raised, covered area. Sorry, I stopped talking. Let's listen to this radio for a minute. Folkston Fire Department, right here, right near the tracks. Nice. Huh? Folkston Funnel, folks. Folkston, Georgia, CSX. All right, so we got signal for another northbound. Stay tuned. When that signal turns green, that train is ready to leave Jacksonville. And if they don't like pull out the minute turns, I mean, it's a better part of an hour here anyway because it's 60 miles. Ooh, I hear one coming off the Waycross line, so maybe we'll get a meet. Let's watch this northbound. Looks like a lot of empty boxcars. That's why only 2 locomotives can pull all this freight, all these cars, because all these cars come into Florida loaded and most of them leave empty, I'm afraid. Sorry for the movement, I was turning around. I thought I heard that train coming off the Waycross line already. Oh, more Tropicana. Oh, those are loaded. See the springs scrunched down. Oh yeah, there's a long train. We're gonna have a meet. so I keep turning around. I want to catch the other train coming out the Waycross. This is a long train. This could just be a move up the Waycross. Yeah, here comes that other train. I'm going to swing around and we'll get both. Alright, here comes the southbound off the Waycross line. We got a meet, train meet in Folkston, Georgia. Train. Yeah, we don't have much rock in Florida, so we get all this rock coming in to build for construction. You can't, they're not heaping, but they're not empty. You can zoom in and look at the springs. I'm going to cut. You can see that other train. Still going. Yeah, that other train is along. That's just a transfer up the Waycross. Oh look, CPU. Alright. CPU on the rock train for sure. Oh, look at that spanky brand new locomotive. CPU, there you go, folks. Train meet in Folkston, Georgia. I think I mentioned it before, but DPU stands for Distributive Power Unit. They do this out west. They've been doing this out west for a long time. I used to see the coal trains going through Steamboat. Multiple locomotives on the head end, 2 locomotives in the middle, and usually two at the tail to push and pull and push up those hills. But CSX and Norfolk Southern started doing it not too long ago. CSX is doing it all the time. If you watch some of the train videos from up north, Jawtooth is one of the content providers. There's a lot of DPUs. All right, one more note about the DPUs as I leave Folkston here. It also helps eliminate the slack between cars, which is a real problem sometimes. I'm no expert, but the couples do stretch when there's a lot of slack and a heavy train. It's really a lot of work for the locomotives. So the DPU in the middle and even on the back sometimes too will help eliminate that slack. Looks like we got another signal, but I think I'm gonna head out from Folkston. That's Matty Gukas here, Folkston, Georgia, December 20th. Merry Christmas.